いらっしゃいませ。
いただきます。ごちそうさまです。
ありがとうございました。
Poopy. There's no way that I can take a taxi to where I need to go. Because the last couple taxis are not that close and it's not worth the money at this point. Oh, we'll get our steps in. That'd be kind of hilarious. Oh, crap. Oops. Ow. Ow. Hi everyone! Thank you so much for tuning in! My name is Kaz and welcome back to Cosplays! We're back with Yakuza 7 right now, as we have to get to the karaoke bar because we still have some chilling to do. Yeah, again, my only criticism of this game is that since this is a well, not only criticism. There's a few criticisms I have of it, but like since we're like focused on so many more characters, we need to have more time to flesh them out. So this is one of the things that we have to do is required story missions where it's just your characters kind of chilling. But Adachi swears by this place that we're going to be going to is a bar where he's a regular here. Because actually, now that I think about it. Right, yeah, because I kind of forgot that, yeah, Adachi is technically a cop from, whose jurisdiction was in Yokohama, so, yeah, it kind of makes sense why he would have a tab at this place. Hell, just even know about it. But this bar is actually quite special for a reason that many Yakuza people probably are Yakuza fans probably already know by now. But in case if you didn't, you'll see in a sec if I can get there without constantly fighting many people. But once I do get there, I gotta remember to unlock the cab that is right close by. Wait, is there? Ooh, hey. Oh! Hey, I didn't realize there's a Hong Kong girl here. So, what the Hong Kong people, because there are men and women, it's up to your imagination what exactly it is that they do. But you just know that whatever it is, it gives you a full health bar afterwards. And you paid 10,000 yen for it, so... What kind of makes it a little bit harder, though, is that the Hong Kong people don't always show up. Like it's kind of like you kind of have to just keep checking the places. So I've read some things that like sometimes they might show up a little bit more during certain times of the day. Other times it's just kind of random. So, but this is survive. I will survive! Quite a nice little place, isn't it?
なんだ、おめえか。愛想ねえな。そんなんだからいつも閑古鳥が鳴いてんだよ。趣味でやってんだ。客なんて来ないくらいがちょうどいい。よく言うぜ。
足立さん、いらっしゃい。
よ、いろはちゃん。
その人たちは？
俺の連れだ。春日に難波。どうも。
足立さんが誰かを連れてここに来るなんて珍しいね。っていうか初めてじゃない？
まあそう言われてみりゃそうかもな。
よっぽど気に入ってんだね、その人たちが。
ちげえよ、こんなむさ苦しい連中気に入るわけねえだろうが。
照れちゃって可愛い足立さん。
たく調子狂うぜ。そんなことよりマスター、一つ頼みがあってよ。
どうせつけで飲ませてくれとか言うんだろ。
よくわかってるじゃねえか。頼むよ、こちらにもこれから先ここに金を落とさせるようにするからさな。
まったく本当に元刑事かよ。
You ever plan on paying your tab?
サンキューマスター。よっしゃ飲もうぜお前ら。
Yay! So now we've unlocked the karaoke area. But for anybody who's kind of curious, get a good look at the
この程
bartender.
度の酒でもう寝ちまうなんてよ。
疲れてんだろ。
Though this game, of course, is now not going to ever focus
今
on
日
him.
はいろいろあっ
Watch.
たからな。
明日は今日以上に忙しくなりそうだがな。ただなんだかお前らと一緒ならうまくやれる気がしてんだよ俺。
へえ、嬉しいこと言ってくれるじゃねえか。足立さん、もう酔ってんのか？
これ式の酒じゃまだ酔わねえよ。
足立さんは酔ってんのよ。久々に芽生えた熱い友情にねえ。
いろはちゃん、何言ってんだよ。ったく茶化すなよな。
So yeah, this is actually now the next portion where we actually find out what is called the drink links, as they're called. So it's pretty much a little side story that'll help. That pretty much helps your bond, and it gives a little bit of context to some of these characters of who they are. Plus, you want to do this actually because the filling up the bar actually does give them a bit of an XP boost too when you're fighting with them and without them on the field. I don't think I'll go. I don't think I'll show all of their drink links on this stream just because it's. Despite the fact that they are interesting, they are kind of long. So most likely, what I probably will do is I'll probably do that off stream. But maybe if ever I get my lazy ass to edit more videos, I probably will make an entire video showcasing all the drink links and what it's about, and going into detail about what exactly it does you help. I probably should have read that question before I hit that response because I did not read it at all. I just hit a random one.
一杯の酒で人生が変わることもあれば、運命の人に出会えるかもしれない。
Yep, you never know. When you go out one time, your entire life might change for the good or for the worse.
やつだなおめえは。じゃあ俺も借金するか？いや、審査が通らねえか。
悲観するなって。一杯おごってやるよ。
おお、サンキュー。
Ooh, nice. Our kindness leveled up.
しかし、
We are now the rank of indifferent.
たまらないな。
何？警視総監の堀の内に盾ついてクビになるなら本望だよ。あいつに目をつぶって警察を続けるよりずっとな。
確か足立さんと堀之内の因縁が生まれたのは20年前の事件だったな。
ああ、老夫婦が殺された強盗殺人事件だ。俺たち捜査本部は近所に住む久住って男を逮捕した。久住には空き巣の前科があったし、アリバイもあやふやだったからな。
だけど久住は白だった。
ああ、きっかけは久住の息子だった。
息子？
久住には妻子がいてな。一人息子の隆は当時5歳。その隆が犯行時刻にお父さんと散歩に行っていたって証言したんだ。 だが親族ってのは容疑者に有利な証言、つまり嘘を言う可能性がある。だから捜査本部は高志の証言を無視することで一致したんだ。俺もその決断に反対はしなかったが、どうしても高志の証言が気になってな。久住の逮捕後も俺は単独で聞き込みを続けたんだ。するとタバコ屋の主人が犯行時刻に散歩する久住と高志を見ていた。高志の証言は正しかったんだよ。すぐに捜査本部にそのことを伝え、久住の釈放を要請したが、堀之内がそれを握りつぶした。
確か堀之内は当時の神奈川県警のトップだったな。
ああ、警視庁への栄転が内定していた堀之内にとって誤認逮捕という失態はあってはならないことだ。だから堀之内は冤罪と分かっていながら久住を無償送りにした。結果久住は獄中で自殺だ。
堀之内は他人の命まで犠牲にしてキャリアを掴んだってわけか。足立さんが堀之内に執着する気もわかるな。
だけど久住の命を奪った原因の半分は俺にある。高志の証言を俺がすぐに信じていれば誤認逮捕を止められたはずだ。
足立さん一人の責任じゃないさ。捜査本部の全員で決めたことなんだ。
だが高志の事情聴取をしたのはこの俺だ。今でもあの子の顔が頭から離れね
足立さんはその後久住の冤罪をマスコミにリークしようとしたんだろう。それってもしかして高志君への罪滅ぼしって思いもあるんじゃないのか。
え。春日のくせに察しがいいな。確かにそういう思いもあったさ。だが結果はリークも失敗して俺は免許センターを送り、何一つなせないままこの低たらくだ。
悲観するなよ足立さん。
すまねえな、暗い話になっちまって。
気にすんなって。バカ話をするだけが仲間じゃないだろ。
いいこと言うじゃねえか、春日のくせに。
春日のくせにってのは余計だろ。
まあお前みたいな仲間が警察時代にいたら俺の人生も変わってたのかもな。
俺みたいな警察官がいたら日本は終わりだよ。
それもそうか。
そこで同意するか。
まあもう一杯飲もうぜ、お前のおごりでな。
仕方ねえなもう。マスター注文いいかい。
Yep, so we get a little in-depth look at what exactly happens with all the characters, how they ended up in these situations that they were in, and kind of why they all gravitate towards
そ
Ichiban.
ろそろ帰るか。
もう帰っちゃうの？
悪いな、いろはちゃん。俺たち明日いろいろ忙しいんだよ。おい、ナンバー、いつまで寝てんだよ。帰るぞ。
でも本当にこの店気に入りました。また使わせてもらいます。
おう、どうせろくに客も来ねえ店だ。遠慮せず来てくれ。
Yeah, the bartender looks suspiciously familiar, doesn't he?
よろしくな。あいつがあんなに楽しそうに男と飲んでるのを見たのは本当に久しぶりだ。よほどおめえらのことを気に入ってるんじゃねえか。
そうなのかな。
ああ。
Trust me, it's the scar on his face that kind of gives him away.
あいつはろくでなしだが悪いやつじゃねえ。これからも仲良くしてやってくれ。
ねえ、もちろん。
おい、春日、何話してんだ。行くぞ。
おう、すまん。じゃあマスター、また。
毎度あり。
Darn it, I was hoping we could get like a karaoke number in here, but I guess not. Well, let's roll. Alright, back to Sunlight Castle we go. Let's see, so during certain restaurants... Oh, okay, yeah, so yeah, sometimes when we order a certain dish and or combination of dishes, we'll have the characters stop and they'll tell us, they'll have another little fun conversation like that. And that's something that, so that's something that I will say the game excels at in this, is that all these little tiny, little stories and all the side, and all the side stuff are incredibly, I don't know, they flesh out these characters really well. They're all very, just expertly well written.
それでだいたい10分ぐらいで切ってランドリーに戻ったら、なんと乾燥機の残り時間が30分になってて、まだ乾燥が続いてたんだよ。何それ怖っ。延長でもしたのか。してねえよ。
One of those glitch in the matrix.
おかげで俺のお気に入りの T シャツが縮んでピッチピチよ。来たけど。来たのかよ。そっちの絵面の方が怖いわ。
You can, so yeah, you also can max out the bonds, so it's not like it's not like it's a requirement that you have to, or like you can't, or like there's, or, well actually no, it is actually, I would say, a requirement, because it does help with with fighting later on. I think you also can, unlock some moves, I think, as well, if you get the bond up to the max. I'm not sure. I can't remember now. I've been playing the classic Yakuza for so long. Wait a minute. Why am I running there? Didn't I unlock the taxi? I did unlock the taxi. I will say, the Poundmate stuff just sounds funny. But I almost feel like that was intentional, because they wanted to have it sound kind of raunchy in a weird way. Well, I'm sorry, I was drinking all last night.
Hi.
Jesus. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Ichiban really knows how to play up the kind of clumsy oaf. Because in a way, he kind of is still, too. Especially when he's not trying to be. Well, let's hope he doesn't notice that. I feel like anybody would notice a card going missing. Especially one that gets you into a forbidden area.
Ah, 理事長。例の女の父親ですが、向田達郎で間違いありませんね。わかりました。では今から執行します。ああ、大丈夫です。しっかり麻酔で寝てますから。
Oh dear.
さあ、行きますよ。多くの人が最後は眠るように生きたいと願うものです。理想の最後を迎えられるあなたは幸せな人間です。
待て！なんだお前ら！どうやってここに？向こうだ。間違いねえ。菜の葉の父ちゃんだ。大丈夫か？すぐこっから出してやるぞ。くせえ。随分と早いお出ましだな。お前ら、ここで何をしている？
外注業者は入れないはずだろ
お前らだって俺と同じ制服を着た警備員じゃねえか。
俺たちはお前らとは違うんだ。
Our uniforms are a slightly darker shade of green.
介護施設でそんなもん握っちゃいねえからな。制服の下はびっしり入れ墨が入ってんじゃねえのか。清流会の組員さんよ。いろいろ調べてるようだな。ああ、全部お見通しだ。お前ら清流会がこの部屋で何をしてんのかもな。だったら話は早え。てめえら3人もここに寝てる人間同様ぶっ殺すだけだ。
ストレス解消させて。
ほら来いよ。
俺の番だな。
Okay, so I'm actually gonna use a tag team thing so we can actually see what this looks like.
おっしゃ。
These are essentially your heat attacks. And the more you build up your bonds with your teammates, the more times that you'll be able to attack. Or actually, wait, maybe not. I think that was actually, you know what? I think that was in the second game. Never mind. Or sorry, not the second game, the 8th game, I should say. Ow. Ow. Oh, actually, I don't think I need to use any special moves. Yeah, I can take these guys out just by smacking them. Let's hope that was the only security force that they have here.
ハエと親父さんを連れてずらかろうぜ。
Oh crap.
おい、お前が撃とうとした薬は何だ。うんこカリウムだ。なんてこったよ。
どういう薬なんだ。
海外じゃ安楽死や死刑に使われる薬だ。
それじゃ親父さんはこの医者に殺されかけてたのか。
あのばあさんもこの手口で殺されたのか。間一髪だったな。
安心するのはまだ早いぜ。
Oh?
こいつ喫茶店の。
Oh, I thought that was Sawashiro.
何者なんだ。
Thank God he doesn't change his. Thank God he didn't change into a different suit.
会いに来たみてえだしよ。
どこの馬の骨か知らねえが、とんでもねえことをしてくれたな、お前ら。
何者だ、お前。
この施設の理事長だ。と言っても、お前らには正体がバレちまってるか。
清流会の人間だな。
そうだ。竜とむつみ会の戸塚だ。
清流会ってのは近江にも取り込まれず、気合の入った組だと思ってたのによ。年寄り殺して金を稼ぐようなしのぎしてるとはな。おめえらに仁義や任侠はねえのか。
世間様がやりたくねえ仕事を請け負うのが清流会の使命だ。 知った口を聞くんじゃねえ。
やりたくねえ仕事ってのが老人殺しか。ふざけんな。今すぐここの老人を全員解放しろ。じゃなきゃここの悪事を全部世間にばらすぞ。
好きにすりゃいいさ。ただしお前らがここから出るときは人間の形をしてねえ。薬品でドロドロに溶かして下水と一緒に流してやるぜ。
I would assume that they would have a, I kind of would have assumed that they would have like a crematorium or something on site, though. I don't know why he needs to dissolve the bodies. I mean, if the Squid Game guys could have that, then why not these dudes? I guess. Yeah. Darn it. Whoa, what the? How did Adachi fall down? Oh god. Ow. Ah, darn it. Oh, please tell me the on guard still works. Ah, darn it. I wasted my counter. Why didn't you attack me so that way I could use the counter on you? That ought to do it. And then... Oh, wait. This guy still has quite a bit of health left. You know what? I'm gonna blow fire on you! Fire! Yeah, I keep hitting that timing thing way too early.
成長できるとはな。
くそ、お前ら一体何者だ。おい、
エクセレントの老人を今すぐ解放しろ。
そいつはできねえ相談だ。
だったら俺たちの手で解放するまでだ。
Oh crap, I left the card in there. Oh crap, he did.
おい、開かねえぞ。
緊急用のコードに切り替えた。どうあがこうが明日までその扉は開かねえ。なんだって？無理だ。諦めることだな。どうしても諦めないのなら警察に電話するぞ。健全な介護施設が暴行に器物破損の被害に遭って困ってるとな。
極道が警察にチクんのか。あんたクズだな。
なんとでもいい。パクられたらお前の負けだ。さっさと諦めて出ていけ。
じゃあ俺もチクっちゃおっかな。
何？
おい一番、誰に聞くんだ。
清流会の会長だ。まず本部に乗り込む。
I'm telling on you.
明日の朝一番に老人を解放するよ。会長に梨をつける。
ふざけるな。やめとけ。これは俺のしのぎだ。会長は関係ねえだろ。やめろ。やめてくれ。
I mean, we didn't get any photos, so I don't know if he'd believe us, but...
よほど怖えのかじゃ、お前も俺と一緒に行った方がいいと思うぜ。俺はお前が何と言おうが会長のところへ行く。でも俺一人で行ったらその怖え会長さんにてめえのあることないこと森に持ってっててめえだって清流会の看板でしのぎしてんだろうが。極道の端くれならこうなった以上腹くくれ。
じゃあ行こっか。
Well, here it is. His voice was way more kind of lower and gravelier. Can't do gravelly voices for too long. It'll kill my throat. Whoa, that's a hell of a gate. Now this place has the Yakuza HQ feeling down. Can't hurt to be cautious.
No.
Let's make sure we're really good to go then.
わかった。
Okay. Hey, you wait here, Totsuka. I told you what'll happen if you try to run, right? I know. I can't have you saying whatever you please to the chairman, after all. You know, it just... as funny as it is, it just kind of does make me wonder, like, It does make me wonder, like, why would the chairman believe you, though? It's not exactly like you're anybody important. So right now, I am gonna say we're probably not gonna get to the actual chairman portion of this. We're not gonna go in there because even though we're only about half the stream through, that whole section does take kind of a while. So plus we actually do have to. Actually, it's kind of funny in this though. We do have to actually get ready to go in. And I remember I was stuck on this part for like a good couple hours because I was wondering, like, why isn't the guy letting us in yet? Because I thought we just needed to be past a certain level in order to get it. But it's actually not, because what he wants us to do is he wants us to be as equipped and prepared as possible, because if we do, because what he doesn't like is that he doesn't want it to make it seem like they were easily beaten by some randos here. So you do have to kind of grind for a bit so that way you can get all of, like you can get, because you need to make sure that each character has something equipped and on all of their equipment slots. So these are just the cheapest ones for now. And giant massive vibrator. Why not? Let's use an inappropriate weapon, why don't we? But unfortunately, yeah, so we're gonna have to grind for a little bit. Or, well, I will probably be grinding off stream because of all the... Because we do need, like, money. We do need a lot of money really fast. And luckily, the pawn shop will take a bunch of the old crap that we don't need, so... Ooh, hey! Somebody left a plate of pure silver under this vending machine. You know, like how you do. This is not quite as bad as, like, the dildo bat in Saints Row 3, though, which is kind of nice. that thing is a little bit on the, like, you look at that and you're like, oh god! I kind of thought we would unlock the customization, I guess you could call it like the armory or the blacksmith, but yeah, we haven't unlocked her yet. Excuse me. You know what though? I just realized something. Why do I have so many? Oh. I'm one of those people who I can't have notifications on, otherwise I'm gonna be like, I gotta read that, what did they say? Actually, can I do a karaoke number? I think I might be able to. Because I forget if it costs. Ooh. Oh yeah, 500 yen. Awesome. So every single person in this does have a song that they can sing. This is Ichiban's, and honestly, I'm trying to learn this, but while I'm not speaking Japanese, I kind of find myself slurring the words together quite a bit. But yeah, this is actually one of my favorite karaoke numbers.
情けなくて恥ずかしくて逃げ出したくなる時はあるかい悲しすぎて虚しすぎて死にたくなる日はあるかい俺はあるでもまだ俺は俺を信じたいんだ逃げねえし死ねねえ成り上がるぜ世界で一番かっこよくて強い勇者になり上がるぜ世界で一番君を笑顔にできるような男に答え合わせりゃまだ早いぜどん底から夢見た姿へ俺と成り上がろう
It's also one of the easier songs in the karaoke. As you can see, how I totally 100% of that. And I did that without even trying.
お前プロになれるぜ
Oh, so that... Yasuo Sodachi. Wait a minute. Oh my god, that was another person in Yakuza. Sodachi. Oh! Right, that was the... that's the Sodachi, the guy from the dojo that Saijima helps out, who becomes a huge freaking beast of a fighter in Yakuza 6. But yeah, let's hear Nanba's version of Baka Mitai.
バカみたい子供なのね夢を追って傷ついて嘘が下手なくせに笑えない笑顔を見せた I love you もろくにはない口下手でほんまに不器用なのにどうしてさよならは言えたのダメだねダメよダメなのよあんたが好きで好きすぎて俺だけ強いよ避けても揺らがない思い出がバカみたい
Well, didn't 100% that, but at least I didn't drop the combo. Alright, and finally, just cause I'm on roll right now, we should hear
俺の出番だな。
Adachi's version of Machine Gun Kiss.
この歌を聴いてくれ。
Oof, I dropped that one a little bit, but still over 90. That's the best. That's the goal for all of the for all the karaoke songs is you got to just get over 90. But yeah, so that's just some of the karaoke numbers. But as I said before, every single person does have their own. Well, at least every single person who's part of your team has a song. But actually, we're gonna go back over here because there is another very iconic minigame in this because of how weird it is. But oh wait, from whips to canes, we got it all. Come to Magic Love to love magic for all your adult weapon needs. Whips and canes, huh? Sounds painful. Might be worth swinging by. Oh, well, we were just in there. What's the point of that? Gotta love how you go to a sex shop for your, like, better equipment. Oh. Well, we gotta fight these guys first. Oh crap, these guys are actually pretty powerful. Oh boy. We may or may not be ready for this battle. Oh crap. No, not the paralyzed! I hate that! I hate being paralyzed in these in these RPG games. They've always been terrible to me. Like even in especially in like Pokemon, whenever an enemy would use paralyze an attack that paralyzed me, of course my Pokemon couldn't move, but whenever I did the same to them, it just makes them kind of freeze for like Not even one turn, it's just kind of like, oh, ow, whatever.
おい来た。
俺の番か。俺で元通りだ。俺の番だな。
I actually wasn't sure if you're just paralyzed, if it's also like in Pokemon where you're paralyzed. Well, once you're paralyzed, that's it. Like you either have to heal your Pokemon through the Poke Center, or they never get out of it, or use an item. Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no 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 no! Oh crap! Okay, we'll just have to do this without Adachi. Okay, this should be good. This should be enough. Oh, phew. But yeah, look at that. Now we get a lot more money when we beat those assholes.
よく寝たわ。よくわからん昔の映画に心地いい低音、そして絶妙なシートの硬さに暗い空間。睡眠不足解消にはもってこいだね。
だな。大学の授業休校になったらまた来るわ。映画の内容は全然覚えてないけど。
あ、それは俺も。
名画座。
I feel like you could find better places to take a nap than in a movie theater.
うちは安眠施設じゃないってのに失礼しちゃうよ、ほんと。名作なのにな。
Old Cinema Paradiso. You know, as a film buff as myself, I am actually very not ashamed, but just a little bit of a sheepish thing I have to admit. I have not seen Cinema Paradiso. I know it's one of the quintessential like Brazilian films that like defines cinema in such a way. So.
古い映画イコール難しい映画ということはありません。
But I have seen the other very well-known Brazilian film, City of God. That's one of my favorites. It's a hard movie, but God, is it amazing.
CG がない時代の映画なんて本当にセットを大爆発させたりしているので迫力の質も違うんです。 それが逆に新鮮っていうか、そんな感覚がきっとあなたを成長させてくれますよ。
ああ、そういうもんか。それにしてもあんた、本当に映画が好きなんだな。目がキラキラしてるぜ。
まあ仮にも名画座の支配人ですからね。今この多様化した時代を生きる人たちに 昔の名作映画に触れてもらって少しでも感動を与えられたらと思うんです。忘れられた名作ってちょっと寂しいじゃないですか。エンターテインメントである以上仕方ないことかもしれませんが、時々はそんな映画を思い出してもらいたいんです。
なるほど。それでこの名画座ってわけか。
はい。この海猫座は 老若男女それぞれが感動を体験できる場であってほしいんです。まあ中には眠ってしまわれる人もいますがそうだ、せっかくの機会ですし、ぜひお客さんも見ていってくださいよ。初めてのようですし、初回はサービスしちゃいますよ。
え、いいのか？
ええ。 まずは海猫座の良さを知っていただきたいんです。
それじゃあせっかくだし見
I
て
do love how like Ichiban just has time to kill all the time. So he just like, ah, sure, why not? I'll just go watch a movie for no reason. For no reason. There's nothing I gotta be doing.
これから上映するのはロボットコックというクッキング系アクション映画の金字塔なんですよ。何度見てもいいんですよね。
God, this guy is like me if I like when I'm 50 and I like own my own movie theater.
当たり前じゃないですか。好きな時に好きな作品を見られるのが支配人の特権なんですから。
Be one of the last few movie theaters in the world because streaming has taken over everything. Yeah, that would be something I'd do if I won the lottery. I totally would just build a theater just so that way I can watch a giant movie like movie screen kind of thing.
素晴らしい映画を制作してくれた方々に敬意を払わないと。
And again, I'd probably just put that in my basement of my mansion. Yes, I'm gonna be so rich.
やべえとは言いつつこの空間は妙に居心地が良くてなんだか眠たくなってきちまった。だがせっかくの支配人の行為を無下にするわけにもいかねえ。寝ちゃダメだ。
The curator's like, you know I can hear you. So here's the movie minigame.
私には記憶はない。何のために生まれたのか。家族も友も愛する者もわからない。だがこれだけははっきりとわかる。私は料理のために生きるのだ。
I don't understand how this movie could be boring.
やっぱ映画館って眠くなる。
So this is the this is the movie mini game. It's very funny. So it's pretty much just a button, like, you know, you just kind of have to hit the buttons like as the rams come up, the REM rams. That's pretty funny, but don't hit the alarm clocks, or I guess the alarm cocks, because the roosters will give you back some. Well, we'll give you back some of your consciousness, so you want to let those guys go, and you just got to make sure you hold out to a certain point. And try not to fall asleep. Luckily, I played a lot of Jak and Daxter, or Jak 2, where you had that one minigame where it was like whack-a-mole. And also, what's nice is that you don't get penalized by hitting the wrong button, too. The only time you will get penalized is if you hit the wrong button on a rooster. Like that guy. It's kind of funny. I don't think I've fallen asleep during a movie for a long, long time. Maybe, I think the last time yeah, I think the only time I ever fell asleep was when I was dealing with jet lag from when I actually traveled back from Japan. Took me like a week to get back on regular time.
必殺両ギャラクシーエクストリームフランベ
But him using that same technique over and over. Kind of the reason why Dynasty Warriors can get kind of old after a while. You just use the same characters doing the same attacks against the same groups of enemies. Eventually it does get kind of boring. Well, not boring, but kind of repetitive. Oh, crap. Oops. See, that's what happens when you're when you get a little too trigger happy. And because of that, I have lost the perfect score. I saw that, so it's funny, and during the splash screen when you start the game up, I saw one of those rams there, and I thought it was like part of a cult or something.
この味温かい母さんの味思い出したぞこの隠し味は塩だ母さんの秘伝のレシピしかと受け継いだこれからも俺は料理に生きる
I love movies like that too, like those movies that are probably not like super good or not like crazy or like you're like super engaged in and you kind of watch it, but like by the end you're like, I actually did enjoy that. There's been a couple, especially during COVID when we were all forced to work at home. I remember I would watch a lot of like random stuff that I'd find on some of the streaming sites. A good 90% of them I don't remember, but there were a couple ones that I actually watched and I was like, oh, that was actually kind of nice.
他にも映画やってるみたいだし、これからもまた時間を作って来てみるとするか。今日はありがとうな、支配人。
ってお前が寝るんかい
So now we've unlocked the movie theater, and we can actually take our teammates to watch a movie as well. But but something that I will say that it's kind of hard for me about the about taking the teammates to the movies is that I don't actually know, like they each have their own sort of like tastes and everything. So you can oh wait, that's not a restaurant. You can. So, like, they have their own tastes and everything, so, like, they're not... But, like, so if you pick the right movie, you can actually improve your bonds with your teammates. But if you don't, then... oh, crap. You know what? We're gonna get out of here. Nope, never mind. We can't get out of here. Oh, darn it. Stop running into the walls! Screw it. Alright, we're gonna have to fight this out. Gonna eat some of... Oh! Wrong person! I meant to eat that for myself, but whatever. Oh god. He's gonna kill Adachi! Ah, darn it. Can we get out? Ah, darn it! Where did we go? This way. There we go. Well, that was a waste. But I can order the recommendation, and then we each get a full heal. Also, I'm down more money, so I'm gonna need to grind more anyway. But I think actually this is a good point for us to stop the stream for now. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I will be back on Monday, and I'm actually not quite sure what I'm streaming yet. But in honor of being the week of Halloween, I'm actually going to see if there's a cool horror game that I haven't played and or heard about. So, so yeah, I'll probably start that on Monday. So I hope to see you then. But until next time, take care.